Deep in the heart of the whispering woods, where sunlight dripped like honey through the trees, stood a charming cottage-turned-restaurant called the Cozy Burrow Bistro. Its walls were draped in ivy, its windows glowed with golden lantern light, and its garden bloomed with rainbow carrots, plump tomatoes, and herbs that sparkled with morning dew. Here, three inseparable friends, Chef Mochi, Baron Bunsley, and Marcel, ran the most beloved eatery in the forest, where every meal was a masterpiece, and every guest felt like family. Chef Mochi, a petite white cat with fur like fresh snow and eyes like twin sapphires, ruled the kitchen. Her tiny chef's hat wobbled as she whisked, chopped, and sautéed with the precision of a maestro. Mochi's dishes were legendary. Lavender-infused salmon for the otters, honey-glazed parsnip tarts for the deer, and her signature, starry night soup, a velvety bisque dotted with edible glitter. Though shy, Mochi's creativity bloomed when cooking, and her friends adored her gentle heart. Baron Bunsley, a towering rabbit with fur so fluffy he resembled a living cloud, managed the front of the house. His waistcoat pocket held a golden pocket watch, and his ears perked up at the slightest clink of a dropped fork. Bunsley kept the bistro running like clockwork, balancing ledgers, soothing fussy customers, like Mrs. Hedgehog, who demanded her tea, steaming but not scorching, and ensuring the dining room stayed serene. His laugh, a deep, rumbling thump, 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 could calm even the stormiest moods. Marcel, a lanky monkey, with a cheeky grin and a bow tie perpetually askew, was the star waiter. His long tail deftly balanced trays of teacups and tiered cake stands, while his wit charmed guests. Marcel remembered every regular's favorite dish: extra walnuts for Mr. Squirrel, no onions for the fawns, and cracked jokes to ease busy rushes. Though mischievous, he once swapped sugar for salt as a prank. His loyalty to Mochi and Bunsley was unshakable. One autumn evening, the bistro faced its greatest test. The annual forest feast brought a crowd so large, the line snaked into the meadow. Mochi's paws trembled as orders piled up. Bunsley's vest grew damp with sweat. Marcel's tail nearly knocked over a blueberry pie. But, as the moon rose, the trio huddled in the pantry. "We've got this," said Marcel, adjusting Bunsley's crooked bow tie. "Together," Mochi whispered, placing a paw on her friend's hands. Bunsley thumped his foot decisively. Onward, they rallied. Mochi focused on her recipes, infusing each dish with love. Bunsley organized the chaos, seating guests with grace. Marcel turned mishaps into laughter, juggling roles for distracted kids. By midnight, the crowd cheered, bellies full and hearts glowing. An elderly tortoise raised her glass. "This isn't just a restaurant, it's a home." As the friends collapsed under the stars, exhausted but triumphant, Marcel grinned. "Couldn't have survived without you two." Bunsley ruffled Mochi's ears. "Nor I," Mochi purred. "Friendship's the best ingredient." And so, the Cozy Burrow Bistro thrived not for its food alone, but for the bond of three unlikely souls who proved that with friendship, any challenge becomes a feast. Moral: friendship is the blessing that turns ordinary moments into magic.